What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. And today's video I'm finally going to talk about me hitting level 100 in this season. Yes, it is Thursday? And the new season came out 2 days ago, and by Tuesday night I was already level 100. I posted that, a lot of you were like, how? What? And then yesterday I gave you a little hint. I was like, I did this in 4 hours. It wasn't 4 hours straight, it was just 4 hours total. And it was all within the same day. I think I played about an hour and a half, and then I had to take the kid to school, go eat lunch with the wife, came back, played another hour, did something around the house, came back, did another hour, and then that night I did one last hour and finished it all up. It was just about 4 hours total. I loved it. And it's simple. It is a simple farm. And I have been advocating about this farm for weeks now. I wouldn't say months, but at least the last few weeks I've been talking about this farm. And it is the fastest farm in the game for XP. It is a legit farm. There is no cheating, no glitching, no hacking, none of that crap. There's no Cronus bot like some of those people with 26,000 shade level do. There's none of that crap. All it is straight up farming. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll give you guys a short summary of how I did it and what builds you need. But I already did a full video explaining this farm, all the builds, all the mechanics, and everything in a previous video. So what I'm going to do in the description below, I'm going to label it farming video or farming method video, something like that in the description. So if you want a full in-depth guide, click on that and it'll show you everything you need to know about how to do this XP farm. But with all that said and done, I am Kamikazevondoom. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section below what you think. So, it is Season 7, and I am already level 100. We still have, what does it say on the track? 22 weeks and 4 days. Obviously, Yannick just spoke today on Twitter and said that the countdown will be adjusted later on down the road to reflect whenever new content officially is announced. However, there is no new content date yet for the launch. So because of that, they didn't want to spoil anything or even give you a hint. So instead, what they did is they put this timer on such a crazy number. That way, whenever they are finally done with their content and they've got, patch release dates ready, they will adjust this timer to reflect that. But until then, it still says 22 weeks. But remember, from Yannick, it will be changed to adjust, whatever it is that comes out. Now, a lot of you that don't like Yannick, or you guys question him, or you guys say, why are we listening to him? He is the #1 person everyone should be listening to. It doesn't matter what some old developer said. It doesn't matter what some Ubisoft developer says. It's what Yannick says. What Yannick says and what the Division official page says from their dev team. But more importantly, I am emphasizing on Yannick because Yannick currently is the creative director of all new content moving forward with Division 2. He is the boss. He is the head honcho. Now remember, due to marketing and PR and all of that other stuff with Ubisoft, he is not the one that can divulge information. He is not the one that can say, hey, here's a timeline of what we're doing. That is up to Ubisoft, their PR team, their marketing team, all of that. The only thing Yannick can do is try to steer us in the right direction. So just remember that. We ask Yannick a lot of questions time and time again, and sometimes he'll answer and other times he won't. But what we do know is that he does not control when information is given and released. All he can do is try to debunk theories, or he can try to steer us in the right direction when it comes to speculations. But until he gets the green light to give us information, it is what it is. But alright, so back to this video. Level 100, how did I do it in 4 hours? It's simple. I went to the summit. That's right. We farmed floor 100 on the summit over and over and over and over and over again. Now the funny thing is a lot of people think you have to leave the match before you kill the hunters or some crap like that, and you don't. Just look at our leaderboard right now. This is last week. You see this? I was number 3 in our clan last week with 119 million XP. Our number 1 guy, 360 million XP. Shout out to Tater Salad. Now this week just restarted, and let's see, we've already got people at 29 million XP just for the day. Today was reset for clan XP, so people are already going at it pretty hard. Now this is all just from the Summit Floor 100 farm. I've done videos on this, I've done streams on this. So if you go to my previous streams, or you go to my previous videos and you see Floor 100 farm or Floor 100 speed run, anything like that, that is the exact same farm that I did to get to level 100. Now, right before I finish this up, let's talk about the builds. So a lot of you are worried about the builds for the Floor 100 farm. You only need 3 different builds. I explained this in a previous video, and again, it will be in the description below to give you a full in-depth guide on how to do this farm for XP. But normal farm for XP in the summit is a 1.7 million XP per clear. Now, if you have just started the season and you have the Manhunt double XP, you can see right here under Target Viper, all of my boosted XP has already been gained, obviously. If you have that multiplier, you could do the summit farm and get up to 3.5 million XP per clear, and it takes somewhere around 3 to 5 minutes to clear the entire floor. So you're getting 3.5 million XP in around 3 to 5 minutes. That is insane. It's insane. Alright, so the builds that you need for this farm, this one right here is a oxidizer build. So I have oxidizer, jammer pulse, I have damage to armor and damage to targets out of cover with perfect glass cannon. Everything is rolled skill damage, so I have skill damage on every piece of gear. So this is one of the builds. And again, if you click on the link in the description, it has a full in-depth guide for all of this. I'm just going to do like a short synopsis and then we're done. Alright, so here's this one. You hit pause, whatever, copy and paste this build. This is your oxidizer build. Now the next build that you need, right here, you need a mortar build. Mortar build, you need it. You need an explosive damage mortar build. Not only that, but I run it with the explosive trap or the shrapnel trap. So you have a oxidizer guy, you have a mortar guy. So same thing applies here. You want explosive damage, 2 Grupo Sombra, 1 China Light. You have the Wyvern Wear for the skill damage, and then you have the perfect glass cannon. So this is your second build. First build was the oxidizer. Second build is the explosive mortar build, And then your third build right here is your healer riot foam build. This one is key for the hunters, because what you do is you set up all those oxidizers in place, spawn the hunters, and then you hit them with riot foam, and then they just sit there in the oxidizer and die instantly. So these are the 3 builds that you need to do the farm. It doesn't matter if you have 3 people on your team or 4 people on your team, but at least have, these builds ready. So again, here is your healer riot foam build that you need for the hunters and for the first part of floor 100. Then you need, let's see, where is it again? Right here. You have your explosive build with the mortar turret and shrapnel trap. So you need that to trap the enemies in their spawn for floor 100. Super easy to do. And then the other build for the hunters, the oxidizer build. So you want to run the oxidizer, and then for the hunters, you would have 1 person running a artificer hive, 1 person running a booster hive, and 1 person running a scanner pulse. Because the scanner pulse will give you damage once it's overcharged. The artificer hive will give you more damage for your oxidizer, and the booster hive will give you more weapon handling for your oxidizer as well. So that's it. What I'm going to do is I'll have that video in the description to show you a full layout on how to do this XP farm, but that's how I did it. I used these 3 different builds, and I did floor 100, summit, legendary with 8 directives over and over. It took just about 4 hours total. You don't have to do anything crazy. All you're doing is running through the floor, killing everything, and rinse and repeat. That's it. But if you want a full guide, you have to click the video in the description below. That'll give you a full guide on how to farm legendary floor 100 with 8 directives. But alright everyone, I am Kamikazevondoom. Shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. I hope everyone is having a great morning. I'm going to have a bunch more content coming your way and a live stream tonight. So let me know in the comment section below what it is you want me to stream, whether it be Division 2, Division 1 Survival, or Aliens Fireteam Elite. But that's it for me. I hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're from. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.